At the start of the movie, we meet Bingham Madsen, an ordinary guy who spends all his free time in a glass room surrounded by television screens. He's stuck in a repetitive cycle reminiscent of Groundhog Day, beginning each day at 7:30 a.m. Each morning, a drawn rooster on a perch in the virtual yard wakes him up with its crowing, prompting his avatar to appear on the screen. Bingham uses amenities like toothpaste by paying for them from his personal account, which holds funds in the form of merit currency. Following his morning routine, the electronic system suggests relieving stress with adult videos, but he declines and incurs a fine. Donning headphones for music, he enters the main room of this dystopian world. There, people pedal on exercise bikes to generate electricity and make a living. Passing by a struggling man on one such bike, Bingham takes an empty one. Throughout the workday, he prefers watching his avatar run in the park. In this room, two types of people are noticeable based on their weight categories. Overweight individuals in yellow uniforms form the lower class, tasked with cleaning up after the more athletically built people who pedal tirelessly. Dustin, seated beside Mr. Madsen, finds amusement in watching a fat game show on television, where overweight individuals are ridiculed and mistreated by the hosts and their team. As time passes, Bing takes a break for lunch, mainly consisting of synthetic food due to the increased energy expenditure requiring more carbohydrates. The only natural product available in the cafeteria is an apple from the vending machine, but it doesn't always drop into the compartment after purchase. In one instance, Swift helps Bing figure out how to retrieve the apple. He thanks her and leaves, although this response doesn't meet her expectations, as she clearly has feelings for him. Upon returning to work, Bing witnesses a conflict where the outspoken Dustin berates an overweight cleaner for interrupting his viewing of attractive women on the screen reflection. Adding insult to injury, Dustin tosses a tin can on the floor and looks to Bing for support, but Bing remains indifferent. After the workday, Bing returns to his room, where his game is interrupted by an advertisement for the talent show Hot Shot, promising life-changing opportunities. However, when the same clip repeats incessantly, urging him to indulge with beautiful women, Bing instinctively closes his eyes, triggering an alarm. The room turns red, and messages on the screens demand he continue watching the video, threatening increased discomfort with piercing ultrasound. Unable to withstand the pressure, Bing reluctantly opts to watch the entire clip before going back to sleep. The following day, Bing dons the same tracksuit and heads to his usual job. On one of the floors, he encounters a strikingly beautiful girl with rosy cheeks and a warm smile, standing out amidst the crowd. In the makeshift gym, the man who experienced distress during yesterday's run is already ranked lower today, enduring continued taunts from the brutish Dustin. After attending to his needs and washing his hands, Bing is unexpectedly enchanted by the melodious voice of a woman singing. When she emerges from the stall, he recognizes her as the same beauty he noticed earlier in the morning. Tentatively, he strikes up a conversation with her, beginning with mundane phrases.
Try my hands.
Impressive.
As the girl hurriedly exits the restroom to escape the unpleasant sounds of another visitor, Bing's attempt to wish her luck on the bikes is interrupted by an adult advertisement blaring even in the restroom. Meanwhile, Swift grows increasingly upset as she notices Bing's continuous admiration of the new girl, even while they're pedaling. Later that evening, in his room, Bing finds himself humming the lyrics of the girl's song. The following day, when they meet again in the cafeteria, an idea sparks in Bing's mind. He helps Abby retrieve a fruit from the vending machine and persists in their conversation. After discussing healthy eating briefly, Bing compliments Abby's singing, which he overheard during her trip to the restroom. Despite her fear of the stage and lack of the required 12 million merits for an entry ticket, Bing suggests Abby should perform on the talent show. He reassures her that her talent is undeniable and offers to use his inheritance of 15 million merits to buy her a ticket. Determined to give her a shot at a better life, Bing insists that she will perform in front of the jury trio, even if he has to accompany her there himself. Back at work, the blunt Dustin takes notice of Bing's interest in the new girl and whispers to him his own crude desire to possess her right there in the room. That evening, Bing learns that the cost of the ticket has increased by 3 million merits, but his promise to Abby prompts him to make the investment. With just over 8,000 merits left in his account, he sends the gift to Abby, receiving a grateful avatar of her blowing him an air kiss in return. As the couple rides the elevator, Abby continues to doubt her abilities, but Bing urges her to stop doubting herself. In a gesture of support, he takes her hand, and she reciprocates by handing him an origami penguin. Upon reaching the casting hall, Bing is labeled as an escort, and they are directed to a room where participants have been waiting for weeks for their turn. However, luck seems to favor Abby as the administrator is radioed to bring her, the attractive brunette, onto the stage. As Abby steps onto the stage, one of the contestants, Gly, causes a scene about the perceived unfairness of someone being taken out of turn, almost resorting to physical violence against a show staffer. Just before Abby performs, she's given a drink unique to the setting. Once on stage, Abby is asked by Judge Wraith to lift her shirt to assess her physique, a request she doesn't understand due to the effects of the spiked drink. Despite the unsettling atmosphere, Bing still appreciates her angelic singing, as do viewers in their rooms, represented by avatars mimicking the judges' reactions. However, Abby's performance is abruptly halted by Judge Hope, who announces the final decision. This season's focus is on unique talents, and since Abby's singing, though beautiful, isn't deemed exceptional, she's denied entry into the already saturated singers cast. Instead, Judge Wraith offers Abby a job on his adult channel, convinced that viewers were primarily interested in her sexually. Abby hesitates, but under the pressure of public opinion and the effects of the drink, she reluctantly agrees to appear in inappropriate videos. The jury members grow angry and morally pressurize her, suggesting she return to peddling if she's not ready for a better life. Finally relenting, Abby agrees to the offer, prompting the judges to rise from their seats amid thunderous applause. Disheartened by the turn of events, Bing tries to intervene but is restrained by security, who cover his mouth and escort him out of the room. After a moment of numbness, Bing lies in his room, his expression blank as he examines the penguin figurine given to him by Abby. Shortly afterward, he discreetly hides the figurine under the mattress alongside the packaging from Abby's drug drink. It's almost as if the program anticipates his thoughts and launches an advertisement for a new erotic show starring Abby Khan. Unable to afford to cancel the ad, Bing's frustration escalates into hysteria, leading him to smash part of the screen into shards. Contemplating using a triangular piece of glass on the floor to end his life, he ultimately decides against it. Bing's single-minded focus becomes accumulating 15 million merits. He becomes the first to arrive in the hall and the last to leave, surviving on others' leftovers and waiting for glitches in the food dispenser to acquire someone else's fruit. He conserves toothpaste and avoids unpleasant content altogether. Eventually, the coveted 15 million appears on the display, and the stamp from his last show attendance fades away. In addition to his job, Bing dedicates himself to choreographing a dance routine for his future performance, improving with each practice session. With all preparations complete, Bing purchases a golden ticket and conceals the glass shard under his tracksuit. Arriving at the casting call early, he silently awaits his moment. Gly, still awaiting her turn, resigns herself to her fate and insults the passing administrator. When Mr. Madsen is called onto the stage, he's offered a drug drink but presents an empty box from Abby's drink, which she had given him before her performance, passing it off as his own. His unexpected appearance on stage surprises Dustin and delights Swift. After showcasing part of his routine, Bing is interrupted by the showman, who threatens him with a sharp object against his carotid artery, demanding the judges listen to him. While Wraith remains disdainful, Judge Charity suggests they hear Bing out. After a couple of minutes of tense silence, Bing breaks the silence by declaring that he didn't prepare anything. He just wanted to be heard. Overwhelmed by emotion, he expresses his profound disdain for the artificiality of this world, the sham of the show, and the society that perpetuates it. He questions the purpose of the endless peddling, the supply of electricity to cameras and spotlights, and the deprivation of genuine beauty, talent, and sincerity. He wonders why he was robbed of the best things in life. As drool drips from his mouth, there is absolute silence. Judge Hope evaluates his speech as a powerful performance, and with the unanimous support of her colleagues and the audience, she offers Bing airtime on her channel twice a week for 30 minutes, allowing him to express his unfiltered opinions about the system. On subsequent days, amidst the monotony of routine tasks, people have the opportunity to tune into a new program where Bing Madsen broadcasts raw truths from every screen, his expression twisted in pain as he holds a piece of glass against his throat. At the conclusion of each broadcast, his countenance softens into a calm demeanor, bidding the audience a kind farewell until their next encounter. Despite his desire to dismantle the oppressive system, Bing finds himself benefiting from it, living in spacious apartments and dressed impeccably. He carefully stows away his work tool in a black box, beside which stands a wooden penguin statue, custom-made rather than scavenged. Pouring himself a glass of natural orange juice into a crystal glass, he takes a moment to savor the view from his window. It's unclear whether Bing is truly enjoying the genuine outdoors or simply admiring a high-resolution image on the screen. Could you sacrifice your principles for a more convenient life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Till next time.